Hello. How are you? Dear human or not human? Dear everyone? That's a lie. There's audio. Damn. Blinking is a problem today, apparently. No, there's audio. There definitely is. Whoa. Yeah, hold up. My calibration is off. I hope this is a bit better. Welcome back. Can you hear me now? Betrayal. Okay, apparently looking down means closing my eyes today. You know what? I think today is an auto blink day. Hold up. Maybe not. Whatever. I don't want to log in on my main. As cute as I am. 'Tis Benui time. Maybe it'll be better later. Whatever. So, how are you? Mostly warm. You know? I wouldn't say hot, Like, I think it has to be 40 degrees outside for me to get hot in here. But mostly warm. I don't need to walk there. I need to queue for the navel. But yeah, just know whenever I seem to have my eyes closed, it's like I actually am looking down. And apparently it does like that. I need curtains. A drink. So, while we wait for the queue to exist, yeah. Let's talk staff. So, I have made plans for how I want things to look in the future, you know? And so there's this really cute Live 2D tech demo that it's basically two models in one. And there is an animation that that transitions between the model style, the model files. So you have like two bottles rigged onto the same like rig. And you can animate between them. And it looks super adorable. And yeah, it's like a tech demo model too, so you can kind of just look at it, I guess. Don't have it in here, but I have it somewhere. I've had it somewhere? I don't know. Yeah, that is sample model collection. Somewhere in here, if I remember correctly. Cannot find it anymore. I know it's been somewhere in these, but I'm stupid. Not this one, it's not that one either. Nope. Where did I find it again? I want to show it. Gosh dang it. Ah. Somewhere here, I'm sure. Oh. I want to show the thing, but I cannot find it anymore. Ah. Sag. Angie. Anyway, I can't show it off then. That's fine. Showing it is kind of beside the point. Just know that it exists, I guess. It is a thing. Although I wish I remembered where I found it. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. Just know that it is a possibility. I am sneezing my brain out. I hate allergies. They suck. Why does this planet have so many things you can be allergic against? What's the deal with that? Stupid. Because we love suffering? I guess, like, that checks out. Hey, Titan. Lol. Yes, the fire Titan Sacred Sanctuary. I'm annoying my teammates right now. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear him not. His fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for breaking of the covenant. You shall be first to face judgment, then Limsa, Lumitsa, and her oathbreakers. Liars, betrayers! I hope you're ready, Kakuin. I hope you're ready, chat. Humans. I hope you are ready. Because you better are ready for the music in this. Oh, not skipping. There he is, Titan! I don't want to keep annoying my teammates. It's double black mage again. What is this? Crap. I fucked my combo. If you get hit by that, you're out for the rest of the fight. You're not coming back. If you get hit by that move, he knocks you off the arena and you die. No res. Because your body is down there. Okay, hard phase, let's go. Crap. Okay, jail. Help me, please. Thank you. And now. Just gonna go full send, why not? Sadly, he dies way too fast. I know! The Lord of Crags, great Father Titan has fallen. Oh no. I know. The Earth Crystal. Wee, that makes 5, I think? No, 4. Okay. So 2 more, and then I have a full collection. Woo! It was your kin who broke the covenant, yet we affected only the defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. Until our dying breaths we shall defy. Growl. Angie. Now these are readings one would expect of an icon. I've seen enough. We proceed as planned. Excuse me, my throat. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Ritatine. Ritatine? I think it's Ritatine. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could be readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea given but a little while longer. Is that not so? It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Fool. And now he has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you've come, your work is far from done. Ooh! Pistola! Pete. And not remain to mark his passing. Well, the Ashians are nothing if not elusive. It's of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics as well. But they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? I feared I might arrive too late. But I see you had the matter well in hand. I've taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued. Yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave, while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There's some I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you in the aetheryte of Zelma's Run. Run! Zelma's Run. And we will rendezvous at the Camp Ronslake. Agreed? Wee. We have done it! Woo! Leave duty. And believe me, Kakyun, you've heard nothing yet. Maximilian Doof. Okay. Though the world will already have reached Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of Order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Rain. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Limsa time! We... yes, allow me to... I don't fucking know. Event log. I guess. I don't want to just broadcast say chat in Limsa. Sounds like a bad idea. Why am I walking? I'm walking here. Ethernet. Aft castle. Also, my CPU is dying in this location. I hope you enjoy not having frames. Because it's melting. Oh wait, now I need to go down there. Oh. I hate this place. I don't like navigating Limsa. Frames are useless anyway, perfect. Who needs frames? The music. Thank you for coming, Rain. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I'm pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the warriors of light keenly, and there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. The people of Limsa Lominsa are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And then everyone clapped. Rain, this is Midfilia. Ishtola has informed me of your success. You've won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what more is both you and Y'shtola emerged from Ogomoro unscathed. Why Tataru and the others seem as glad as they did of Titan's fall. You look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return to the Waking Sands. There's much to discuss. Godspeed. Please be voiced. But yeah, we've now entered what is commonly referred to as the good part. Woo! Level 35 is when the story like really starts going places. We have entered the good. Good. Wee. I have returned to the Waking Sands. More like return to the Walking Sands, am I right? No! What happened? Ah! Dude who's never in the story ever again. Are you here? Are you dead? No. No. Why are these lamps shaped like butt plugs? What is this? Did they ram a lamp up your butt? Who's this? They've reused this model. I know an NPC that is much later in the story that looks exactly like this person, but they aren't a Lancer. They've reused this model. No. Do you understand now why the inside of this is behind a teleport gate and not just on the world map? No, Raxia! No! This one's glad the walking one is safe.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
Please turn left, then turn right.
Thank heavens he is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Tataru, no!
Confound it.
Then, straight ahead.
Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No! Sorry, man. No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough. We leave. Bring the prisoners.
She just shot her own soldier. This is Olivia. She's nice. Waking One, Minfilia. In case Waking One returned, this one was to say. At church in Eastern Thanalan, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect one Minfilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Safe. No. I actually like Noraxia. She was the only good self, and now she's dead. And that is the first character death of quite a few. Do 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 do. Come. Is something troubling you, my son? You have the look of the one who has endured great suffering. If there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Forgive me, father, for I have sinned. Curse my enemies, father. Call down a divine vengeance upon those who butchered my friends. The wild roses are dead, father, and I know not what to do. The wild roses, I see. You may speak freely here. We are friends of the Scions. How could this have happened? You are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Gallians? Yes, I am. Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I've known her since she was but a child. Well, I do recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the same service to her brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquez, would you come here for a moment? Yeah, father? Ye. Hi, Marquez. If you require your assistance, pray speak with Marquez. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marquez is a survivor of the battles of Cartano. Alas, his experience took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marquez, I want you to look after Rain. Do you understand? Yes, father. Yes, father. Beardy man. Ah, yes, Marquez, my favorite character. Excuse me, Rain. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe, which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There's something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask you to journey to Camp Drybone in my stead and obtain a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. He's really good at repairing things. Maybe he would make a great engineer. Bullpen chisel, you say? And a pair of needle-nose pincers. Those things don't come cheap, you know. Paul's balls! I mean, yes, that should suffice payment. Nice doing business with you. But yeah, so how are you enjoying the beginning of this trauma cocktail? Because I can promise you that it's not going to get any better in terms of that. Have you brought the tools I requested? Enjoy. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. Huh? What do you want? It was for naught, though I repaired the device easily. The sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. They're your only form of hydration? Very good. But how? How did I do it? These hands, my hands, they moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There's no doubt, no uncertainty. There was no doubt or no uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, just as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Rain. This was a mistake. Please give the horologe to Sister Ilined. The man who once owned it is currently in her care. I think it is best that it be returned to him. By the way, a horologe is a pocket watch, basically. Good evening to you, sir. Have you come to pay your respect to this man? Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say it measures the passing of time? Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marquez said they belong to the deceased. Oh dear, you don't suppose that the owner might have been a Gallian spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities of Camp Drybone. But mayhap, more importantly, how did Marquez manage to repair this device? I knew he had talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. I recognize you now, Erin. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure. Wee. Hey, you don't look like one of them church fellas. Nothing to tell you away, no, sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim him, so off the lich yard they go. Be thankful you don't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. 'Twas the stuff of nightmares, to tell you. God's damned Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks. But sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, I ain't seen you around here before. Oh, or do you just have one of them faces? Ah, never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard, out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I have a mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks are starting to turn. Ah, well. So when you pick up corpses into your inventory, they become lilies. How are you able to fit this stiff sign of the 7th Dawn corpse into your bag is a mystery best left unsolved. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss him in the back. And like they'll complain if you're rough. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 in 1 trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. Hello, Rathalos. How you doing? Yeah. I'm not joking. That's a Rathalos right there. There has been a crossover, you know. Oh, by the way, you know what's really funny? You take longer to pick up big buddies than you take to pick up small buddies. Whee! Rathalos is. Whee! And the sill. But yay! Mortal. Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. The Norexia, by the way, is a specific item. Already a small sketch, full body model. Ooh. That should be all of them. Thanks for your help. I reckon it won't take too long to deliver the corpses to the lich yard, even though you might want to hurry back and tell him your work is done. Camp Drybone, wee. And you just fucking take me there? Okay, then damned. I'd like to add the runes that you have in your arms, but you don't have reference. But hold up. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. What the heck? Poggy. Thank you for 10 months.
Terrest 997 resubscribed for 10 months. Niche 1 trash lurk.
I love how it butchered both of your names. It is perfect. I hope you enjoyed getting, like, deleted. Echo? Oh no. Did it echo? Why did it echo? Why would it echo? Hold up. I need to investigate this. Did the readout echo? I assume is what you're trying to tell me. So I'm not transmitting myself twice. So I think it was the alerts. Yeah. Let me see why that happened. I know why it happened. Hold up. This should be... let's just replay this.
Terrest 997 resubscribed for 10 months. Niche 1 trash lurk.
But yeah, it's lovely how it butchered both of your names. Thank you, text-to-speech. Yeah, so I was accidentally streaming the loopback device that plays the audio for me as well. So you were hearing the in OBS audio and my desktop version of it, like at the same time. That caused the echo. But yeah, hello Terrest 997. That's your name now. Congratulations. Fucking hell. I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so, you find some small measure of peace. First courage from Vesper Bay. He used to getting a budget very, very well. But I also like that it went like firmly for the niche on Niesha's name. If she ever turns on text-to-speech, she is going to be sad. Ah, well. Anyway, thank you for 10 months. Yes. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago, and we've begun preparing the comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like to know that for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect, and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Although we can perform rites for most of the science, there's one of whom we cannot accept. We would like to return to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. Ha! So yeah, this should firmly tell you where in the story I am right now, Tarist. Because yeah, Noraxia just died like about 10 minutes ago. I liked her. She was the only good self. Sad. This one is surprised to blah. I skipped that. This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? I have a corpse. Noraxia, but this one does not understand. The best cabbage. Gomuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Oh, this elder one. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace, but why? These ones have not requested further aid. Noraxio, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one, all at once. So, yeah. So not only Noraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Noraxia. Noraxia went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Noraxia at the end. Tell this one that Noraxia was brave. Tell this one that Noraxia did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Noraxia home, Walking One. These ones will also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Noraxia's death be forgot. These ones will fight. They are good beans. They are fine. Rage McMaster. That guy was called Rage McMaster. And he looked like he was the fucking weapon master from T-Man in that outfit. Like Master at Arms, some like Man at Arms? Man at Arms, that's the title. He-Man. Eleanor, we thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence, we interred the remaining signs in the Richard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, would you remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf? Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Rain. Yeah, but can you, like, give me a pair of glasses? Thanks. Wait, do I have glasses again? Ah! Look at how cute. Oop. I look so cute with glasses. Or Rain does. Rain is not me. I may play Rain, but I am not Rain. But I'm secretly Rain. Don't tell anyone. I'm not imagining it, Rain. I know I'm being watched. This is different, sinister. It is as if I'm under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. Sus. But yeah. Marquez. Do you remember Marquez, my favorite character from the main storyline? A Gallian soldier. What would he want of poor Marquez, who has nothing to do with the Gallian Empire? Nothing at all. How did he get past these guys? They aren't very good at being guards. Marquez! You're attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. Why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I know. He's the best character. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Heavens forfend! That such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? He was Imperial. This is Gallian steel, which means the man who was watching Marquez was... Make haste to Camp Dryboot at once. You must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Oh no! That is Wes. Money, please. Is it time? I think it is time, isn't it? Yes! There he is! Elf boy!
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the 7th Dawn.
I know you. You're Elfiner. We've met. What do you mean?
I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
What do you mean?
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
Oh, he's not.
Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you.
What do you mean he's not Marquez?
You bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Me. Help me. It is I who needs help. Help.
Who are you? Alfino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the 7th Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did.
He got such a stick up his ass early game.
Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the 3 city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction.
Indeed.
Leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all.
No.
The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
No.
Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled.
Indeed.
If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary.
Let's kill Bird Lady.
And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
Yep.
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
There we go. Yes. All right, everyone.
Let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
It is time to thirst. Look at this man. Look at this fucking V-cut on his shirt.
They need my airship. They need me.
Let's go. It is time to thirst. Yes. The Enterprise. I have heard that name before, but where? Oop. What a curious twist of events that Master Sid Garland would be at least found within her church. It defies my imagination. Beg your pardon, Rain. You wish to find this airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but the tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the Great Gobu Wall of Ulda. Are you kidding me? They are fucking pulling my leg with this one. Okay, I need to give context here. When they shut down Final Fantasy XIV 1.0, because it was trash, like verifiably, literally the worst, almost bankrupted Square Enix to the point where they almost had to sell one of their studios off. When they shut it down to remake it, relaunch it as a Realm Reborn, they made an event where Dalamud would crash down onto the world, and in its wake, more and more monsters would spawn and would start to try and get into the city and actually kill the NPCs in there, like, for good. Any NPC who died would not respawn in that event. The thing is, Final Fantasy XIV 1.0 had a wildly different engine that it ran on. It ran on the Final Fantasy XIII engine. So it had collision for monsters with player characters. And what the players did is, as the DMs started, like the game masters started spawning more and more monsters, they built a wall of mounts around Uldar. And since enemies and player characters had collision, the enemies wouldn't be able to get through. So the Great Gobu Wall of Uldar is actually a player-created in-universe myth. That actually happened, and it was not scripted. People just did that. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gudania toward Kurthis. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Falgroud Float, the closest settlement to Kurthis. Mayhaps the Serpents stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you, the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sindrain. And I was like, are they pulling my leg? Hello? What is this? Nope, they are not pulling my leg. Whee! They have successfully memed on me. Let's go, Square Enix. Hello! Is there aught I can assist you with, sir? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? Aye, I needn't refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Kurthis. What became of it after, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak to Vorthofort at the Florental Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I'm unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. No worries, I happen to know him personally. I happen to have met him not a minute ago. I love Sid. So every Final Fantasy ever since FF3, I think, has a Sid. But I'll be honest, this one is my favorite Sid. He is so good. You've come in search of Vortfort. Well met, you've found him. Indeed, I've served as a whaler for many years, since before the Great Snows came to Kurthis. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen split the sky. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Kurthis. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them, you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Balamut descended, they took shelter behind their gates. Even now, they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you, should you prove yourself useful. Consider proving your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I have little doubt they would accept they will accept aid freely offered. Okay, it is finally time to head through to the second to last area of this part of the game. So, I would have you know that before the Calamity, Kurthes was a luscious green plain full of like wild animals and like trees and plants. It was beautiful. It was like you'd imagine like grasslands to look like. And then Bahamut came and fucked with the ether flow a bit. Yep. I want the music. Hold up. So yeah. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House de Rindair? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd! As if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the Observatorium. Do not mistake your courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Rude? Ah, a robe. Hello, have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is the knight I sent out on patrol? You should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use of you. After all, if you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west of the missing man. You will know him by his uniform. Yep. So Ishgard is essentially fantasy Vatican state. It also has banger battle music. And yep, you heard that right. The battle music in this game is adaptive based on what area you're in. This game's great! If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Hey, what's wrong about... I probably shouldn't say that if I don't want to get exiled. Never mind. Death was mercy they didn't deserve. I pray the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. Bye. I kind of regret saving you now. You're kind of a dick. Hello. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been premature from my judgment, sir. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition. How did my voice suddenly change? But that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse the records. Pray proceed to the observatorium to introduce yourself to Emidel. Edmel. Edward! Edward! Where the fuck are you? Hello. Ah, the gentlemen come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovore be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because of this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. And if you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek audience with Chief Astrologist Fallemort of above. Also, yes, they are all French. Which is kind of weird. But yeah, if you ever wanted to, like, visit Vatican State without actually going there, this is your chance. It's basically the same. We have the Pope, we have, like, cardinals, we have corruption. It's great. With people in stupid heads. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Where are records to fall into the wrong hands? It could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between southern nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of our Lord's will. You will not put a great nation at risk. Certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship, of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Fallemort. I wish to speak to you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Guillem, honors with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. Ha! It must be the one who rescued House Durinder's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Curthis 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snows can come quick in Curthis. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge. The next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It'd be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation to deviate from your course. I was not aware that you aided House Durinder in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. You dickhead! Hi! You there, sir? I cannot help but overhear a conversation with the chief astrologist. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of XIV in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologist and confirm that he's well, it would be great comfort to me. Eee. Oof. I love jumping off that building. It's so fun. You can't die from fall damage if you're not in combat. You will only be reduced to 1 HP. At most. But be wary, you can die from fall damage while you are in combat. It never happened to me. I don't know what you're talking about. Ixal. And that dude. Hello. Hello. What a relief to see someone other than the goddamn birdman. I thought I could fit into my work once the Iggs were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do is hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You're not one of the knights. A man of House Durandare cannot see the company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir. You fucker. I came here to rescue you and you just walk away. Wow. So yeah, I think chat you can see that these people are very nice. Like, not like assholes or anything. Why would they be? What are you talking about? Rude? Nah. Josie. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers the knights face every day. Ah, but you're eager to locate your airship. I may surprise you by that by saving him, you've already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm in the first sign of Dravanian aggression. Yet you have already aimed them twice, for which they are honor bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are otherwise you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portelaine for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. Okay. Let's speak to Mr. Porcelain. Let's go. By the way, would you believe it that this game has taught me a lot about how to pronounce, like, French shit? You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay two heretics and then save a knight. And now I hear you've rescued a man of a house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. French. An introduction to the other high houses. I cannot deny that you've given us no cause to distrust you. But while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you. You would have me endorse you to 3 high houses. It is only fitting that you aid us one final time. Wouldn't you agree? Sure. Now, I understand that you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound to Skyfire Locks was ambushed by the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Hallianart, further improving the chances that they indulge your request for aid. French, yes. Oh, I never used this. Ah, but it's so cute. This tiny gobble. Small. But yeah, French. So, pop quiz. If you could move Vatican City to France, would you? Stolen wares. Wee. Ba ba ba. Stolen wares. Gimme. Ooh. I have gotten the stuff. Wee. But yeah, I like what they did to the landscape. Like, again, this used to be a grassland. And not, like, covered in snow permanently. Have you good things to share? Better yet, stolen merchandise to show. Yep, I found this, and that, and this one. God's bless you, friend. It's all here. Have we lost... oh, wait. That chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody else, that's a personal property of Lord Francel, too. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Fury take me, a draconian rosary! And the possession of Lord Francel? Yet perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. Salionard is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Salionard. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. Come on, I just want to find sheep. Please. Let me find the airship, you cucks. Unbelievable. Come closer, lad. Listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Francel is no heretic. He's a godly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Helionard years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss. Edelweiss. And he will know your poor friend. Now go. Edelweiss is a flower that usually grows in the mountains around Switzerland and Austria. It is a beautiful white flower. One of my favorite flowers, actually. And it is called that because of its brilliant white leaves. Croc. Huh. Leave me alone. Ah. I like flowers, they're cute. Hello. Yes. Yes. Look as though you have something to say, do you? Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket? I am just happy to meet me. Hey, this. I see, Sir Carolod has not forgot my mother's favorite flower. A pity it has not been seen in Kurth since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. Oh yeah, also, it doesn't grow in winter. That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary is not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt, this will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship. I see. It may require prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in the better position to assist you. Lord Archefort of House Fortin commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs. Yes! It's time! It's time to meet the best character in all of Ishgard. I am not exaggerating. Krok. Wee. Where's the new music, by the way? Huh. Oh, I should touch this. Touch it. Touch. Yay. Hi. Let me just... Hi. The unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are come to pay respects, be at ease, friend. I'm not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray tell me why you have come. There he is. If there's any injustice in this world, these strangers will receive no serious charges. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes. The letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you are required assistance. What might that be? So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Kurthas before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartano, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortin. Yes! Gib! Gib! As you've doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Fortin included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that doesn't mean there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to the various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were make inquiries of your own. Lady Nin of my own House Fortin, who resides in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There's also Crevelin of House Halionat, who can be found in Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to pass. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Durandare yet? Really? Perhaps he will be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Fortin. Do not concern yourself with House Zemael. I shall contact them myself. Seek the counsel of the three I mentioned, and turn to me when finished. Wee. He's so good. I love him. Why, hello, good sir. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House Fortor does. But if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become of young Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Leonard have been found guilty of heresy in recent days. Give me music! No? You refuse? Fine, no music. I don't know, sometimes the music in this part of the map's just broken. But now there's music. Great. Good. Wow. Amazing. Oh, I want to go there. Hello. I'm here to talk. Alone grant me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Rochefort. I want to help you, truly do, but these accusations of heresy have thrown House Leonard to chaos. Right now, we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. Well, shit. Follow more. Where you at? Where are you at? Why are you not here? Questions. Over questions. So many questions. So many quest markers that I'm ignoring. Wee. Da 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 da. Hello. I am back. I hope you don't still hate me. I'm just mean. No need to panic. Hello. I'm just being wee. Driving up your stairs in a bike. No worries. Hello, I'm back. I gather you've been busy since we last spoke. Lord Rochefort's missive was positively glowing. But if you think that this endorsement is cause for me to disregard its guardian policies, then you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, sir, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short of time since Inquisitor Guillaume has arrived in Curthis, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. If Lord Rochefort wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then this is his choice. But if he expects others to share this folly, when he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. You say that ever since this Inquisitor turned up, suddenly a bunch of people have been accused of being heretics, and you've never stopped to think that that would be odd. Sus. It's like, okay, like imagine this. Some dude shows up and he's like, "Hi, I'm an Inquisitor. Everyone's a heretic." And they're just like, "Yep. He said he's an Inquisitor. Makes sense." I don't know about this one. I do not know about this one. Friends. Humans. Why is that new music? Also, random chocobo. Mine is cuter. Scream? Hello. Anyone? That's not the entrance. Hello. I've brought my bird. Countenance. I take he did not learn anything of his. Nor did I. I fear it seems the whole Curthus is consumed by this talk of heretics in high houses. A drink. Sip. I can only hope that my sources in Ishgard provide more impertinent information. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and three knights were seen heading north toward Steel Vigil. The outpost was not long ago overrun by Dravanian horde, so I'm not certain what he intends to accomplish with such small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. Okay, quick trivia. The place we are going to go now used to be a dungeon, but no longer is, because one of the many problems of Final Fantasy XIV 1.0 was too many dungeons. Which, you know, doesn't sound like a problem, but if you're, like, required to play content with other people every, like, 5 minutes, that's too much. Especially for an MMO with not a lot of players at that point in time. Yeah. Also, who goes there? Rain! No, stay back! The fiend is still here! Oh no! It's a dragon! Hello! You attacked me first. He brought this on you. Die. Death. Dying. Death. Top. Aid the knights. Oh no, more enemies. It's just regular enemy that just lives here. Well. Bonk. Bonk. And bonk. Hello. Aiding. I heard the beast's cries from over yonder. Then Lord Francel is safe? Bless you, sir. Bless you. I know. Curse those fiends! It's as though they knew we were coming. Oh no! Aid. Whoop. Confound it all. How are we to redeem House Alienat if we cannot even slay a single Avis? Ah, we are fortunate you came along when you did, sir. The House Alienat will remember your kindness. Answer. There we go. It was a foolish thing to do, I know. But I had hoped we might demonstrate devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Alienat that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations to fallen deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. Don't die! I'll prevent that. Nobody dies on my watch. Today. Hello. What did you find this? What did you find at the Steel Vigil? Ah, I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there's a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francis at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a man who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal which the Inquisitor Guillaume has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain this testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and by association, yours. Well, as I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If it would, please tell me of the incident in question. So, it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here's what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickman. He works closely with porters who ferry goods across Kurthis, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. It is becoming more sus by the second. Level 36, level 34. That's actually better. Give me that. Give it to me. Ooh. And sword. Close, close, Falcon. Whee. Can I please have music now? Nope. Okay. Just quiet. Skyfire Locks. Also, I just recognize something that I don't like. There's a little known slider in the settings, not those, these settings, where you can like change the listening position. And apparently it is set correctly. Weird. Hello. Hey, someone tampering with the shipments. Fury strike me down if all them rosaries found that people's possessions are planted. I know, don't you give me that look, lad. I'm a householdy and odd man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the porters were bringing the shipments that did it, though. I know most of them that work the trade roads, and I've never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine, after all. Most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Hey. Could it have been the fellas that were responsible for the inspections? Ah! It's Guardian Knights and Inquisitors, a lot of them. As if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from the White Brim Fort this eve. You might consider having a word with them. So every shipment is thoroughly inspected by the Inquisitors and Knights before it is transported. So if you say where to place a single person in a very high position, you would be able to sneak anything you wanted into the shipments. Beg your pardon? You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian... One parcel. 2. Are we finished? So I would appreciate an apology. I found 2 of them, actually. But that's impossible. Once denied at White Bill Fund concluded the inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. If I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Oshafar, but I will not be held accountable for this. That is a good point. If they had been the culprit, they would probably not have allowed me to search it. Because, yeah. Did something happen outside? I thought I heard a shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? More draconian rosaries, and every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks. The beggars believe. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Hallionard's reputation. Whoever's responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise alone that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us. We must act now if we are to clear his name. From the very first, I knew it could not be said that so many members of House Hallionard were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Bridgie. Tell her that House Fortin demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been concluded. Good boy. Can you feel the good boy energy that is radiating from Oshafar, Chad? What is it, my child? Lord Oshafar would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Gillam presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop even as we speak. Fear not. If Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in alone cells with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. Problem. They've taken Lord Francel to Witchdrop. This is a madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly and allow an innocent man to die. Arain, I will dispatch you in one of my knights to Witchdrop and forestall the proceedings until such time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Gillam in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting for too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. Good Mog. Pog? What a weird thing to see that they are doing a thing where they want to do this. Hello. Hailring, as you can see, Lord Francelite lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Okay, I'm ready. Let's crack some heads. I mean, let's do this all nice and civilized. Yep. Josin Charlemont Francel de Hallionard. The fuck? You stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers. These charges are false. The men and women of my line I've too early. Have opposed to the Venians, and I'm no different since the very birth of our nation, who have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is far lower to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your face to the fury. The righteous shall take the place in Heloda's halls, when the wicked shall reveal their dragon forms and put to the sword. In the name of House Fodor, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Rochefort. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that the proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the facts has been concluded. Lord Rochefort has allowed this personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts, I might have allowed, but that he would dare to interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is one punishment. Death. You must hold them until Lord Rochefort arrives, Rain. And remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Okay, I will try. Seize them at once! Oh no. Bonk. 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 Stone Skin? That's not even in the game anymore. One. Wee. I hope you don't mind dying, sir. Thank you. Wop. Wop. Bop. 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 Look out! Lord Rochefort scum! There he is! Rochefort of the Silver Fuller, let's go! In the name of House Fodor, I demand... Blah, blah. I couldn't read fast enough. With this deed, you disgrace your line, Lord Rochefort. Yak, yak, yak. Some dragon. The fuck? A wyvern? There were no reports. You would call upon your allies to save you, at last your treachery is laid bare. I don't believe that at all. Why did I keep missing this? Invulnerable? What the fuck? Okay. Invulnerable, you say? Da da da. Die. Thank you. Do, 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 do. This should do, even if the dragon is immortal somehow. Alderic the Unyielding, yep, sure. Die. Ow. Die. Die! Death. Thank you. This will not be forgotten. You're dead. Eldrick drops a draconian rosary. The wyvern takes to the skies. Unbelievable. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop. But this trial, like many others, I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Alienat. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brothers against brother, and that we may tear ourselves apart. The fervent imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? By the Fury, a draconian rosary. The knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the wyvern? A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights? This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Ashafar. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Franzel, pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of which first brought you to Curth's reign. Pray locate your errant airship and use it. Lord Ashafar, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard, and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped of your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Alienat. Praise alone did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Rain. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. I will be good with me. Music! Ooh! Can you believe that this, like... Okay, let's, that this view is 8 years old. They made this 8 years ago. And they haven't changed it since. Yep. The game looks good. And it has looked good for almost a decade. Look well, Rain. May you say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Franzel would surely have died defending the honor of his house. And I might well have perished at the hands of the heretic and his wyvern. House Forton and House Alienat shall never forget your service. Now let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. Yay! The man with knowledge of the enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. Hello. I am not a heretic. How are you? How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Franzel is innocent now, just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Curthus several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near Stone Vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have hope of securing it. Though Lord Ashafar is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I've done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. Bye. Oh, so if you have at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The Stone Vigil. Ah, perhaps I spoke too soon. Look at the cute pet. Yeah, so small. Ah, perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years. And all access is restricted by decree of House Durandar. I will write a letter to Lord Rillamore, Right Brim Front, and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice. So I suggest that you request Lord Fransel to do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Rain. May alone guide you. Bye, Urshifa. I love you. You're a good boy. Whee. But yes, we have more pressing matters than simping for Urshifa. It is defeating Garuda, the third primal, who is more powerful than Titan and also has better music than Titan. Which, yes, that is possible. Oh, believe me, you have heard nothing yet. Ah, this game is so good. And like, I would say nobody knows, but the game has like 22 million people playing it. Is that a baby roleplay? Oh no. I'm gonna send you a nuke. That should help, right? Just nuke the baby. Do it. Nuke the baby. Wonderful to see you again, Rain. If there's anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside Stone Vigil? It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Helionart. In the case that followed the calamity, the Trevanian horde cowed us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durandar instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt my words will carry much weight with Lord Rillamore. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Helionart have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us. And toward you now as well. Oh no! I am targeted now. But yeah, so I'll give some context to what is going on in Ishgard, but not too much, because we have an entire add-on in Ishgard. But just as a summary, for thousands of years now, the Ishgardian people have been fighting against the dragons. It's been like a literal millennium-long war. With a lot of casualties on both sides. So yeah. That's what's going on here right now. Oh, by the way, that's the entrance to Ishgard. That thing here. It's the Steps of Faith. And you can see Ishgard from here. It's like... Oh, shit. Ah, bad. Bad. It's like right there. Look at it. That's Ishgard. That is. It's right there. We just can't get in. for like at least a few more months of playing this. We will not be able to get in there for a while. But we will get in there. There's housing in it now. So that's fun. Hello. You desire an audience with Lord Reborn, do you? I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. I have 2 letters, in fact. What do we have here? Letters from Lord Harshafor and Francel, is it? Likely... you're serious. What to do? Very good. Likely start... What, you serious? Shit. Your time could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Reborn's intentions are focused solely on the Stone Vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Alboys. Yes, Sir Alboys can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom of the opposite of the side of the yard. Chocobo Keep. Hello. Hey. Hello. Was it downstairs or upstairs? I always forget. I think it was downstairs. This is the only building in the game that is massively confusing because it has 2 doors. Hello. Sir Brandare bade you to speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he's mistaken. Lord Reborn hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare to head chirurgeon Estidian. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Oh, but I love the... yes, letters from Francel and Lord Harshafor. Very likely. Oh, you're fucking serious? Shit. Where did you get those? Hello. Sid! Here to visit a patient, sir. What is this? Letters of introduction from House Fortin and Helionard? The documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray protect the barracks and speak with Lord Goudenor. You should know Lord Reborn's current whereabouts. Hi, Sid. The Enterprise is indeed inside the Stone Vigil. Then we must convince Lord Reborn to cooperate. How the fuck did you get here? Just exists. Did I, like, miss him the entire time? Where was he? The fuck? Alfino's here too. Hello. That time is a resource we can ill afford to squander. We must gain entrance to the Stone Vigil without further delay. Yeah, you do you, elf boy. I really like you, but not yet. Not this you. I like the grown-up version. Where you have, like, a brain. One reason we are forbidding it to... I see. Well, you're in luck. Lord Reborn's just up these stairs. Letters or no, though, I would not expect much. As Durandare's hold does not hold adventurers in high regard. You'd best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. So proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. Yeah, I will be nice to your boss. That's the one? That's the one. That's the Stone Vigil. I always think it is this one, but that's actually the Zemael Darkhold, and not the Stone Vigil. By the way, there's like 4 dungeons on this map. Or, like, 3? No, 4. There's actually 4 dungeons on this map. Just one of them isn't on it yet. Oh, no, it is. Crap. There's 5 dungeons on this map, then. Holy fuck. Okay, that's a lot of dungeons. Sir Goudenor permitted your passage very well. Speak. I have letters. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with Scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be there? Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? backup. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Reborn. You know our name, and you know our deeds. We are come to Kurthus to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Garland, who stands before you now. Nan is a Garlean title. It means head engineer. Master Garland, you are alive? But that's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Indeed it is, my lord. The fuck you again? Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. The foreigners are not to be trusted. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandare marshals its forces against to retake Stone Vigil, who should appear in the White Brim front but the three mysterious strangers? Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the calamity, and two Scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct man of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by the grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandare would not have greater sense. I know not why these three seek Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment I nearly believed this mummer's face. A farce. You three will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. It could be moons before House Durandare purges the dragons from the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, Rain, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Reborn's trust, understood? What a dickhead! What an annoying Inquisitor! Hello! You're the lad responsible for that commotion upstairs? Aye, what travels fast in White Brim front? I gather you still wish to change Lord Reborn's mind? If there's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, it is that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Win over the barracks, and he's sure to take notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. The last few supply shipments contained no meat whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks using mud puppy tail meat. 'Twouldn't be a quality meal, 'tis true, but I'd be damned sight better than nothing. And if you mind lend a hand, why not await a lurking mud puppy in Defthian Pass? And take the bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drying their skin. A mud puppy, not a dog, by the way. Those are not dogs. They are just called that for some reason. Not as far as I remember. We will see very soon what they actually are. But here we have Chinchilla. Hello. You're cute. Look at the bean. You cannot hold up. Look at the bean. Ah. No. Don't attack me. Look at it fast. Okay, enough time to look at things. Bye. Angie baby. Chinchillas are so cute. The enemy designs border from like outright terrifying to ah, and then you kill it anyway because you have to. Hello, what the? Why are you here? Greetings. Yep, that's a mud puppy, no dog. Are you kidding me? Interrupting? Really? You fuck. 1, 2. I need to use the fucking vinegar. Boop. What man anyway, it's cute, yeah. Bonk. Probably stinky. I don't know. Ah, I can get procs now. Nice. This one, specifically. That is quite optional because it is instant. Bonk. And free. Die. Okay. But yeah, so mud puppies are efts, I think, is what the monster category is called. As with like all Final Fantasy games, this one too reuses monster designs over and over and just gives them different stats and different names. It's just a Final Fantasy thing. Don't expect everywhere to have unique monsters, and honestly it doesn't need to. It makes a lot more sense that the same animal would be in more than one place. And that also different places would have different names for them too. Hello! Where did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. Hello, I have the thing. Oh dear, remind me to never wander in near mud puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any road, this shouldn't take only a moment. I'll just need to do this, and voila! I've never seen a man cook steaks. Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these 3 and distribute them to the hungry knights here, up above. Have food. You there, lad? Don't think I didn't see you the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it would be my pleasure to oblige you. Have a steak. Yes, I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I have the strength of 2 men and their wits besides. I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from sentry duty. Very good. We ought to at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this godforsaken waste. Have a steak. Is that a freshly cooked steak? Alone's blessing be upon you, my friend. Mud puppy meat, I know. It's the most delicious food I had in a fortnight. Have this. Ever must be trained to maintain muscular arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance. Have steak. You're a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate that House Durandare must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard. Whee! It feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? Ah, but I've forgotten about the hand-working chirurgeons at the infirmary. So rarely do they take the meals in the hall. Mind taking the steak to Senota? She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she neglected to attend her own. No. I would like to give you steak, ma'am. Where are you at? Steak. Hello? There she is. Beg your pardon, sir. I'm busy attending to this man. I'll be with you in a moment. Steak. Is that... Come to think of it, it has been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. Food! Sid! I might have a word with Urain. It concerns the chirurgeons. After speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft more advanced alembic. Both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All I request to complete the device are cores of three ice sprites. Though commonly used to reduce the temperature of alchemical mixtures, there's a way to alter the properties so that they draw the cold within rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to Lou, impossible even, yet somehow I know it will work. Also, good on Square Enix to not have a character who has memory loss. Just be like, oh, I heard my name, now I remember everything. Because that is unrealistic and not how memories work. I love how it like marks over there, but you can actually just kill this one. Die. 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 Death. Perish. Bonk. Killing the ice sprite with ice. That makes sense. Can I reach you? Nope. Die. Die. Do do do. Da da da. Explosion. Sid! Where you at? This is a literal two-step quest, what the fuck? A literal two-step quest, what is this? Hello? Ah, you've turned the cores, so please show them to me. There you go. What an amazing device, but is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen like this before. I too am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I have no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it's as effective as he claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder. Worthy candy stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at a cost. Their earnest efforts are but a means to as yet unknown end. Moreover, they should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along with you did. We most succumb to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers. This fucker. Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. Before we can persuade Lord de Lemont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Gillem that we are not his enemy. But just how might we go about doing that? We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Kurthus. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of Whiteman Front. Share your findings with Alfino in the square. I'm sure we can formulate a strategy from there. I'm sure he can, Sid. I am sure. Gelant. Inquisitor Gillem? Yes, of course, I know him. Alas, I have not seen him since the day he came to Whiteman Front several moons ago. My memories are somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the Night's Watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, by a quad side of a silhouette illuminated by light of a city. Thinking was a wayward traveler, I cried on and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I have been lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I had tried to rescue him, but in the end Inquisitor Gelaim rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe him a life, sir. I hope that one day repay his kindness. That's so. Inquisitor Gelaim, I am the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. Aye, we've learned of your deeds at Witchdrop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you have hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you! Yeah. Then don't let me help you, it's fine. I'll figure it out. And Inquisitor Gelaim's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep, so great his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us. Yes, sure. Goodly and righteous, of course. Nothing else he could ever be. The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are arbiters of hell as well. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. In case you have noticed, my attire is ill suited for this climate. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind as I had hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we've wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. Never mind, our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with the Inquisitors. Sid tells me that you've been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come to no surprise that he is held in high regard, even so. I'm beginning to suspect that he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials he obtained, Rain. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Gelaim's motivations. I will go get a drink real quick. I have done it. I have gotten something to drink. Woo! Let's go. Hello, Elfino. Something troubles me about that wounded knight's account. He claims he felt chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate. Yes, but the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in White Rim Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Jalal isn't misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery. That is indeed strange. You are correct. So let's see. He's fallen. I might be in trouble. Oh god. I am in trouble. Potion. Ah, don't kill me. No, I hate this. Ah. Fall damage. It's the worst. Whatever. I just walk back. Chocobo keep. Hello. Would you kindly bring me to White Brim? Thank you. I don't like that it, like, the music in Carthus just really often is just not there. And it's sad. I like music. Okay, so what's the actual way down there, though? It clearly isn't falling, as we've seen. Much better. I live! 1, 2, die. What is this? Oh. Oh no, it is a dead Inquisitor. What a horrible thing! You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you have just made acquaintance with the real Inquisitor Gilem. Newly come to Curthas and murdered on the day of his arrival, yes. It would have been a simple thing to assume his identity. For even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare to question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, but this is incontrovertible proof the Inquisitor is an impostor. Sus. We have yet to discern the true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Rain, before it learns that deception has been discovered. Since Lord Villamore has already been turned against us, I fear this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. What might persuade a man so quick to disregard endorsements of two high houses? The could say that the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights, if a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim. Yes, and that is the only way left to us. Confront Ser Jalor with the evidence that you discovered and see if it helps him to recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the Enterprise. Oh, you've returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? Inquisitor, an impostor. Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly be true. He's a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant to the Fury. You would have me believe that is all a lie? If you're so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go speak with Sir Pranilla. She was through the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped me, the Inquisitor, to carry me here. But I will never speak against the man who saved my life. Okay, fine. Hello. You! I don't believe I know you, sir. Pray move along and trouble me no more. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you so be such a dreadful thing? I know naught of it, not at all. Doubt. You know, don't you? You retake me. I prayed this day would come. When Ser Jalor gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Ravanian abominations lashed out at him. Nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. What came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family. Secrets I had never told another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Ser Jalor and I would be spared. But if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When last I agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an Inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together, we carried Ser Jalor to the infirmary. On his first night in Whiteprim Front, Inquisitor Gilem was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations, countless men and women of good morale standing seized while in possession of draconian rosaries. As I feared, he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Relamont, wanted to put an end to madness. But then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, so I did nothing until Lord Francel was accused. Some time ago I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of Whiteprim Front. So I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire Locks. As I hoped they were discovered and considered evidence for a conspiracy against House Helionart, thus exonerating Lord Francel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that is the entire truth, I swear. Helena, forgive me for not acting sooner. Oh no! Find box. Box, 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 box. Where is it? Sus. The sassy box. Upstairs. Hello. Sir, I have interesting things. Why do you persist this folly? I will not grant you these. I will not grant you 3 access to Stone Vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. That better be a very good explanation for why you were carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this papal encyclical? Fury take me. The Inquisitor's a heretic? Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale. But this evidence, your testimony, could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, Rain. And for that I deeply apologize. But first, I will permit you to enter the outpost. But first, I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. Sus. The sussy impostor, there he is. That thrice-damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hell's take him and his Dravanian allies. I am told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul whom he has branded heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Rain. Together, let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. Yes, that is the Amogus. We are playing Among Us now, let's go. There's an imposter among us. Fucking sus. He is a sussy baka. Lamau. If the game doesn't want to give me music, I make my own. Da 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 da. Hello, I'm here. Good to have you with us, sir. Lord Willamore arrives. We are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we will need to use force. I'm prepared to, for the eventuality? Yes, I'm prepared to murder your fake Inquisitor. It's fine. I will happily do it. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace and alone as halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you that I've never questioned the teachings of Feloni. Alone. Hallone. Helon. Inquisitor! Release the maid and come with us. My lord Lamore, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I'm present at conducting interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain. I named the heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Gilem and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Grave allegations indeed, but you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Rillamore, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You, those hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence? All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives and by Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by the dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Erdrillamore, then come, let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Javanian fang and claw. He was the sussy imposter. It was him. What a surprise. And one more cast. And then I do this. And then I do that. And then I do one more of these. And then there's Wormhounds. Doggos. Honk. Sassy. Baka. Monsoon of the Sassy Imposters. Do you see, heretic? You and your allies are no match for the Ashgardian steel. How wrong you are, Ashgardian. I've been blessed by something. Come, my brothers. Grant me strength and to smite your enemies. Oh no! He's a dragon! I am Reborn! He's an ugly dragon though. Damn. Like, wow. Ow. Oh god, I have drawn aggro. Ah! A random wyvern. Ah! Can you, like, take one of them, or at least, like, heal me, please? Hello, NPCs? Are you there? Holy crap. No, no, it cannot be! Oh no, he will die. Whatever will they do? It's so tragic. Die. Thank you. It is almost like I am strong. Hello. Death. Woo. And good at fighting. Her glamour is dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. You may not recall that many guardians I have sentenced. But the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the stone vigil will rend you asunder, and when you are dead, Whitebrim's front shall fall. F. Dies of cringe. Defiant to the last, leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves naught better. Rain, I must apologize for involving you in this sorry business. You should never have been asked to intervene in guardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter for which first brought you into our midst. It is past time that you are reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Visit me at Whitebrim Front and bring your associates. Okay. Raiden, your ass will always be cringe, and my ass will always be thick. Yes. Actually, that's Jetstream Sam, so it's Raiden. Your ass will always be cringe, and my ass will always be thick. I love Jetstream Sam. I also would like to have you know that he sounds nothing like the voiceover in the video. And yes, he has no cybernetic enhancements. So he clapped Jack after Jack. He clapped Raiden after Raiden suplexed a robot. And he did it by fucking getting ripped. Damn. Where have you been, Rain? The false Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, this was a tale I always liked to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we've secured the Enterprise. As I'm sure you will agree, it is past time we entered the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Reborn a visit, and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. And now identify as Raiden so he can clap me. Ah, yes. Bullshit. Reborn. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Gilem would still be among us. Would you say that there would still be an imposter among us? Feel free to prey upon the innocent. See now, there was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand. But you must understand it seemed too much to hope that the science of the Seventh Dawn still lived. To say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Yes. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate that if you would permit us to enter Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It's the very least I can do, given that all you've done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravanians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes, I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, and my men scoured the old records, they confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned in the Stone Vigil, days following the calamity. As far as we've been able to ascertain, we were still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed from the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravanian foothold in Kurthus, from which they have struck at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Renamore, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not time to wait. We will secure property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nathalane of your impending visit. May alone guide your signs. We are still alive. Oh, that's a dress up. Wee. Hey. Let's go. Hoggies. Finally, a dungeon! We've played 2 entire pieces of content today. Fucking that and 1 dungeon. 1. Total. Woo! Someone just flying. Okay. Seps! Nathalane. Hi, Irene. Lord Renamore has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whensoever you will. Woo! We have done it. Okay. It is time to queue. Although I do want to see what the duty assist would give me. Duty support. To some people. Woo! Nah, I'll take real people. Da 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 da. Okay, we have 7 minutes, give or take, until this pops. So we can just hang out here and enjoy the big fucking dragon thing over there. Woo! Dragon, dragon. Wee. Wee. And now we wait. Oh, never mind. Needed important information about the model. Okay. I will give it to you while I clap some dragons with fire. 4. Like, no question even. Hello? Wee. Yep, we are big potting. Thought so. Let's go. Through the wall. Through the window. Through the wall. I'll prefer. Bonk. Oh yeah, right. I can thunder. I can use my abilities. What? Actual stuff. Wait, huh? Oh, when did they change that? Holy shit, I had no idea. Apparently, the stance changing now also applies to the AoE combo. I had no idea they did that. Like, what I mean is, so if I cast Fire 2 right now to drain my mana, not make my team angry at me, I can cast Fire 2 up to 3 times before I run out of mana. And if I then cast Blizzard 2, it is free, and it will give me 3 stacks of Umbral Ice, which is amazing. It makes the stance changing so much easier for AoE combo. Because if I now cast Fire 2, I just go back all the way to 3 Astral Fire. It's amazing. I love it. Okay, thunder and fire. Because they didn't have this for a while. You'd then have to cast the single target spell to change. But this way you can just keep AoEing for like a week. And it'll be fine. That's so good. What is this healer doing? Ah, crap. Yeah, I was not in a good position there. And I didn't realize it soon enough. Ow! Why would you turn him? Oh my god. The tank killed me. Ah. Sad. Amount of mana. Crap. Why would you turn him into me? Why? I'm dying. White mage. We don't have white mages in the party. Why would you turn the boss into the black mage? I'm just a little black mage. Why? One. One. Two. 3. Switch element. Why would you pull it out of my range, you stupid tank? Ah! This tank does not... Oh my god, he died. This tank also overestimated our healer, it seems. Don't run. Please. Thank you. So, since you play this game too, Karkuin, I will give you a bit of advice. If you do happen to draw aggro in a dungeon, don't run away. You will surely die if you run. The correct thing to do in that situation is to, if the tank still lives, go to the tank so that the tank can take the aggro off you. If the tank has died, just stand there and pray that the healer doesn't let you die. Calmly panic, yes. You just pray to the ability of your party healer and see if it pays off. Or if you have someone to blame for your death. But yeah, the worst thing you can do is run away. Because running away will not make the enemy stop attacking you. That is not how this game works. The enemies will chase you, and whenever they get in range, they will attack you, and it will go through, and you will die. Because you will keep interrupting the healer's casts. Because that is a thing that people don't know that don't play caster. If your target moves through you while you cast, there's a very high chance that it will just interrupt the cast. Which will cause you to die, if that happens to your healer too often. So don't walk through your healer, or around your healer, because that will kill you, quite instantly as well. Which is great fun. And yeah, as with the tank, if you draw aggro, just bring the enemy to your tank and the tank will usually take care of it. You can most of the time trust your tank to be capable enough to take aggro off of you if you're right next to him with the enemy. Because tanks have a lot of AoE abilities, which will help with that. Why is there 2 coffers? What the fuck? Cannot do shit with this. I can do shit with that. Not this one though. And that one. The Haubergeron. Well, then. Boop. This is a very risky pull. That is a... Oh, that tank's gonna die. That tank is 100% going to die, especially because he used Holmgang too early. Oh boy. Ripperoni tank. And the healer's running. Yup. It is impossible to survive this pull. Especially if you pop your immunity way too early. He took the res. Oh my god, he's an idiot. Ah. Oh no. He's gonna die again. I'm not gonna fucking help you. Goodbye. It's the same pull again, but with less enemies and less health on our tank. Where the fuck are you going? Stay over here, you colossal idiot. Do you want to die? Ah! Yup, he's dead again. Oh my god. Don't res him. Stop resing him. He has fucking brink of death. Ah, just let him die. So he can regain shit. Don't res him. Please don't res him. Thank you. He resed himself. Oh my god. There is no way in hell you can survive that, by the way. Like, no, none. Zero. The desperation. Sorry, I'm just. Ah! I don't usually get angry at people in this game. Because, you know, I've been stupid myself, but he keeps doing it. He doesn't learn. But so I play healer quite frequently because it is my main job. And I have attempted this pull. And unlike Mr. Just Another Pixel over here, or Mrs., I guess. Sorry about that. Unlike Mrs. Just Another Pixel over here. I could have sworn it was a male voice. Oh, probably someone else. Mrs. Just Another Pixel over here. Like, those are not good numbers. And I have raid level equipment on my main. And I couldn't heal another tank with raid level equipment on his character. Through this pull. You can't just forget that. It will never work. You will die. It's the Enterprise. Skip. In dungeon cutscene. My favorite. I would like this. Bonk. But yeah. Like, I don't blame him, them, her, whatever. I don't blame her for not knowing that you wouldn't survive this pull. I blame her for trying again after failing the first time. That's the thing I take issue with. It's not knowing that it isn't survivable. It's trying it twice in a row. Even though it clearly didn't work the first time. Bonk. And... ah! You suck. I hate bosses that leave. It's the worst. It's so annoying. Because you're just stuck here waiting for them to come back. Ah. Bonk. 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 What is the dot timing based on? Instant cast. Screw you, dragon. Come on. Ah. Yes, I know. Oh no. These AoEs used to remain on the arena. So you could close yourself in a corner and then die. They removed that. I actually have no idea why though. Like, there wasn't particularly hard mechanic. You know? It was serviceable. You could work with it. Hey! Level up! Pog! Die! Shorecast! Finally! After all these years! Come on. Woo. I have obtained Shorecast. Such a good spell. Shorecast makes you immune against knockback abilities while it is active. Not all of them, but most of them. Another crystal. Rain, are you alright? Speak to me. Yes, I'm fine. I have obtained blue. God be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. Quite the opposite. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of the etheric battle with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already, which reminds me. Thank you for being concerned about my well-being? For sake of having less job to do? I have quite enough to do already, which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, that will not be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say. There will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state. But if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If we are all in agreement, let us return to Gridania. I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye. It is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs to be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. Cutscene time? Cutscene time. I know the scene, I think. But yes. Airship. This is also familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... it's no use. Let's go. Let's go! Airship time! I love airships. Whee! Southern Gridania. How I've longed for more agreeable climate than the 12th one. Yes, I will not deny the Holy See and its charms. Endless detours aside, I wish Guardian Dawn provided quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? Yeah. It's me. Hello. It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Highly surprising. You did design and build her. I beg your news. The Seedseers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. It may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting the benighted realm from her talents, it must needs be soon. Though I am no expert in the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? Yeah, frankly. It's a miracle she carried us thus far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it, there must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements? But of course, that's it. If we work upon the element itself using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear the path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspects of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though mayhap not to you, Rain. You speak of the manifestation of over-aspected ether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected ether comprising Garuda's barrier into an ether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us the Howling Eye in comfort. However hard Garuda blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lumbertane, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marquez met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was a result of these conversations that poor Marquez was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Rain, I needed to return to Thanalan and seek out the scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Ye. But I think that's a good a place as any to end our stream for today, our exploration into this game. Because it is already late. And I think this serves as a good, like, stopping point for now. So, there is. I'll just log off here. And yeah. What up? I can just like, yeah. So that will be stream for today. I hope you enjoyed the Final Fantasy. And yeah.